Rational choice theory says that people pick the best from a set of alternatives. It sounds trivial, but it has a lot of interesting implications. But my question as a sociologist is, where do those choices come from in the first place? I suspect they come from the people around us, gossip and so on, conversation. So I built a computer model in which people were allowed to exchange information not just about which options were good and bad, but which options existed for a particular action. And I quickly discovered something very interesting. Although people were able to find the set of alternatives that they could choose from, they didn't make the best choice. And the reason for that was quite interesting. Even people who tried the best choice didn't necessarily get to pass on their information well to the other people in the group. Information degrades. We all know how inaccurate gossip can be when it's passed through many mouths. So that was interesting, the social dimensions of choice. Then I made the model more interesting. I had two groups of people who were opposites. By opposites I mean what made one group happy made the other group unhappy. And then I put one of the groups in the minority. And what I found was that the minority group ended up pretty unhappy. And the reason for this is that they were gossip deprived. They weren't getting all the information they needed from society to help them make choices that would do the best for them. They were getting lots of information about the majority choices. Now we can think of everyday examples of that. Most of our information about sexuality comes from gossip rather than books. It's a private thing. So if you're gay, most of the information you get will be from straight people and won't necessarily be terribly helpful to you. If you try and use that information, you may end up being unhappy. So we can see how minorities can be put at a disadvantage, not because people pick on them or tell them what to do, but just because they don't get the information they need to make them happy. The social dimensions of choice turn out to be very important.